Hi! Something that's likely to happen when you first start teaching your horses tricks is that they'll do the tricks without you asking them. They've learned that they get a reward if they do this particular movement, and they're going to try and get a freebie out of you. So you might find that you'll go out and they'll start trying to give you a kiss or something if that's what you've been teaching them. I also find with Trigger that if I'm practicing a trick over and over again, say for a video or something like that, he'll do the same thing. He'll try and do the trick as soon as I see him without being asked. And while it's the cutest thing ever and it just makes me laugh and I really want to give him a reward and pat him and say how clever he is, I really can't. I mean, with this sort of training, the rules are that unless you ask them to do something, they shouldn't do it. They need to know that they'll only get that marker, the sound that tells them that they've done the right thing, and the reward if it's something you've asked them to do. It can get inconvenient on a small scale, but on a more dangerous scale, if you want to teach your horse to do things like laying down or bowing, then you really don't want them doing that sort of trick unless you ask them. You know, if you happen to be in the saddle or something like that and your horse decides to go down and lay down with you in the saddle, it can be quite dangerous. So the rules with this, and your horse will learn fairly quickly, that unless you ask for the trick, they're not going to get anything. There's no reward in it for them trying to do these extra tricks, but it is super cute. So I'm just going to go into the paddock with Trigger and I'll show you he's really trying hard. Like we've been working on the simple bow, and as soon as I go near him and stand in position to do the simple bow, he's away off doing the simple bow. But I've just got to ignore him. I've just got to stand still, not recognise what he's doing at all. And then when he relaxes and he's got his head up and he's turned his head slightly away, then I'll give him the marker and the reward. So I'm telling him that if I'm just standing still beside him, he just needs to stand still beside me as well and not do any tricks. So anyway, we'll go in and have a go with Trigger. Okay, so here we go. I've moved over to his side. Now this is really cute. Look at him go. But he only gets the marker when he stands still and he's just relaxed waiting there. He's probably going to have another go in a second. He's going to try and work out. He wants to try and work out what he can do to get the treats. So that's why he's going to... No, he's actually been good. So I'm just going to wait. He's relaxed, he's turned his head away. He's trying. So I'm just going to ignore him. There he goes again. I'm just going to ignore him. I want his head to be away from me, just standing quietly. The face pulling's not for me, it's for her benefit. He's the boss. Okay, so I'm going to ask him to do the simple bow. That wasn't a very good one. Okay, now I just want him to stand there and not do it. He's doing it. So is she. Okay, he gets the carrots for just standing still. Ask him to do the simple bow again. That's cute, she's doing it. That's cute, she's doing it. You're so cute, Bella. I don't want his face near me. or near the treat bag. He needs to have his head away. And I think if I practice that a little bit more, that he should stop doing the simple bow. If I'm standing beside him, he's going to work out that if he just stands quietly beside me, he is going to get a treat. And so it's worth his while.